I'm a TARIC one trick. How do you guys view the obscure, not so popular champs players? Is there a design philosophy maxim that is here? It just depends on the character, right? Usually when a champion is like very, very unpopular, kind of like TARIC, there's usually something going on with them that makes like the average player just not enjoy it. Doesn't mean that character is necessarily bad. And so oftentimes with a character like TARIC, I think the question would be asked of like, what are things we can do to make this guy feel better to play? You know, and sometimes we get to the point of like, how do we completely update the character? But if we're not planning a VGU of a character, there's always just a question of like, okay, Yorick isn't so popular. That's potentially fine. Considering he's not very popular though, what are things we could do to make him feel better to play? And that's like, you know, done a number of changes to Yorick over the years that have made him less buggy and more consistent, more playable for people who like him. Right? So, you know, sometimes we'll look at an unpopular character and be like, we need to rework that. But in absence of reworks, a lot of times the way we'll think about characters like TARIC or whatnot is like, if we do work on this guy, what are ways we can make him more enjoyable, feel better, without necessarily making him feel bad for the people who made him?